Recording.
Hi, and welcome to Shorts That Are Not Pens Virtually Film Festival 2020. I'm here with Galina Georgieva, Director of French Cinema. How are you, Galina?
I'm perfect, thank you. Thank you for this opportunity.
Excellent. So congratulations on your short film. I've absolutely loved it. I thought it was a great balance between being charming and sad and serious. And it's also a wonderful homage to films in general. So congratulations for giving us that. My first question would be around the character of Juliette. And I wanted to know a bit more about where it came up, what was your inspiration around her, and what made you, what was the inspiration around creating Juliette?
Okay, I start with this. Juliette actually is a real person. A real person who lived in my hometown, in which is very small, boring town. But Juliette was something like the bright side, the sunshine of this town, because she was full of very strange and very, how to say, interesting stories. Actually, she was very lonely and a very strange woman who suffered from schizophrenia.
Oh.
Yeah, this is the reality. But she was loved in cinema, especially in French cinema, and is especially loved with the French icon of cinema, Alain Delon. And she knows very well every film, every scene, every line of Alain Delon's films. And it was very incredible and very incredible feeling to talk with this very strange woman, because every time she how to say, makes to feel the power and illusion of cinema.
Oh, right. Yeah. So she was very good at conveying her love for it and seducing everyone around it and transporting them into her world. Is that correct?
Yes. Okay. Can I ask you something? Yeah. Okay.
Of course. Go
Did
on.
you understand that my very awful English words?
It does. I was just trying to sum up the idea as well of what you're trying to say. Maybe that that Juliette is someone who could communicate and convey, to give to other people, to give them that feeling and that love for what she loved as well. Is that And so that was
yeah. This is the
great.
point. Yeah.
Perfect. That's very well said. You did it. Yeah, I understood that. That's perfect. Great. No problem. So in that case, we can cut any of that. So that's not a problem at all. We don't have to start again. So also one of the powerful scene is especially the final shot where she's hugging Alain Delon and how the film ends. So it's especially moving and sweet. But also it reminded me a lot of Pan's Labyrinth, the movie, where it's all about escapism as well and how one finds reality too difficult to handle and therefore really is in their world. So I was wondering if you could tell us a bit more about that, about how the theme of escapism through fantasy is important to you.
Yes, was very important because the main point, the core of this character, of Juliet's character, actually is attempt to live there, to live not here and now in this very, how to say, awful reality. And here I want to tell that the time where the story takes place, socialist regime, is very important for whole situation, for whole story. And this is how to say, time of male domination and time of restriction and border and something like this. And this escape, Juliet's escape is how to say, something like contrast, and in the same way, this is the only way she want and she made to live in this reality.
Of course. And the
only
ambiguity,
yeah, she can live actually. And in the same time, this is the way that Juliet helps her friend, another woman, which is the clerk, sales tickets woman, because how to say, this very powerful belief, Juliet's belief, helps another woman to make her small step against her husband and actually against the system.
I found it very beautiful, the way you portrayed the women friendship and how, like you just said, how they help each other fighting this reality together. I thought that was beautifully done, and giving so much importance to female characters nowadays, and to give them such enlightenment and empowering. I found that quite deep and moving as well. So
thank you very much. Yes, I very try. I really try to, how to say, to catch this, to catch the relationship between this woman, and I'm glad that the result.
Yeah, it was very much, it reminded me a lot of a mother and daughter relationship at times as well.
Something like, something like that. Yeah.
And also in all this environment in the cinema, it's already really a great homage. And the fact that the music is so simple and classic, it's very nostalgic, and it goes perfectly well with the whole environment and the whole storyline of the childhood. So could you tell us a bit more about how you wanted to express the childlike atmosphere and how important it is to you?
Actually, nostalgic here and is key words. And me and my friend of mine and beautiful composer, Bulgarian composer Mira Iskarova, we listened together the old French songs, songs from 60s, 70s, and these songs was our inspiration. And my actually desire was in this music, in French cinema music, to sound the piano, because the piano is how to say, very romantic and in the same time very nostalgic instrument. Piano and accordion. Accordion.
Oh yeah, accordion. Yeah.
And Mira succeed to how to say, to express these feelings and
melancholy. Was it melancholy as well? Maybe.
Yes, this melancholy. Yeah. And retro nostalgic vibes.
Yes, it was perfect. I very much like that. And also, I was wondering if maybe you had personally a crush on Alain Delon.
No, me personally not, but my mom was. My mom actually in the late of 80s again. In the late of socialism regime here in Bulgaria, the most of the women was fell in love to Alain Delon. It was very strange because Alain Delon was kind of icon, absolutely male icon for this domestic woman, which yeah, live normal life. Alain Delon was the star, the shining, the something from very different place and time.
The savior of
Yeah,
the
yeah,
woman
yeah,
in house. Yeah.
yeah,
No, it
yeah.
was beautifully conveyed. Thank you.
Mm-hmm,
Perfect. So what is next for you then? What projects are you working on? What can we see?
Okay, I working on another short which I made it. I shot this summer, and I want to develop in debut my future debut. The name is Snowdrops in the End of the Train. This is dystopian story, and but again in this, how to say, retrofuturistic style.
Okay, yeah.
Yeah. The situation, the whole story takes place in the future, but this future is like our past.
Okay. Wow.
Something
Oh,
like
that sounds great. A lot of
that.
nostalgia. Yeah. That sounds brilliant. We'll look forward to it. And in the meantime, thank you again for your time and for French cinema. And we wish you all the best. And thank you again.
Thank you very much, Ariane. Have a nice day.
You
Bye.
too.
Bye.